Hi, it's the middle of May 2014. This is my life summary. I've got to summarise in about a few minutes everything that's important that's happened to me in the last 2 weeks, so I'll go through it quickly. The tunes at the end of this video are Hornpipes, two of them. One's called Home Ruler, the other's called Paddy Fahi's. I laboriously listened to a recording of Jim Murray and Shames Begley, famous, very good Celtic musicians, put it into Audacity, and then I played it myself on the concertinas. That's taken about 1 week, and then I've learned it up and made a version of it and accompanied on guitar. So you'll hear that if you're still interested at the end of this video. I did a neighbourhood talk on placemaking in one of the local suburbs called Awapuni. That went extremely well. If you're interested in placemaking, go to creativecommunities.com and read about David English and what he's done. It's great fun, but it went down very well. Also involved in a project called Passionate About Broadway. We've got a Main Street, as I mentioned in a previous video. It's been sort of downgraded because we recently in town created a big, large format plaza mall sort of thing, and it really degraded Broadway. So I'm having fun with a few friends revving up Broadway again, our beautiful Main Street. I learned to sew. I bought a sewing machine, and I've learned how to sew basic stuff for eye shades and trimming curtains and bags for tools, that sort of thing. I learned how to make dal makhani, which is a wonderful Indian dish. It's basically beluga lentils and soaked overnight, and then you put equivalent or slightly more actually of same volume as tomato puree, and you add a dab of butter in and put a bit of cream on once it's cooked, and that makes a delicious meal. It's very nutritious. Dal makhani, D-A-H-L-M-A-K-A-N-I, if you want to look it up on the web for a recipe. I've been exercising every day, 30 minutes, to puff exercise every day, and feeling good from that. This Oculus Rift, you might have heard that Oculus Rift Facebook paid $2 billion to buy this thing. I got it for $350 before they did that. But what they want to do is make a huge virtual world where you can tell your presence and be with your family and friends and that sort of thing. Anyway, I've got one of these things. I haven't used it much, but I've contacted a local cyber cafe, and they're quite happy to have a go at it on the understanding that they'll show me what they can do with it. Especially I want to look at this virtual world called Second Life and get around using the Oculus Rift, like being there. So that's another thing I'm looking forward to. I helped to do a submission to the public library. I'm one of the friends of the library in Palmerston North, and they were proposing a $280,000 project to put radio frequency identification of books, which is instant recognition of books instead of taking 15 seconds each. So I did a cost benefit on that $280,000, and I found that the project was going to pay itself off in 2.5 years, and presented that to City Council. It seemed to go down okay. I hope they'll approve it, never know. The Tin Cup Folk Music Club that I run on Wednesday nights has been going very well. I had some good sessions, especially last night. And I'm getting more people because I've, as policy, recently started to do a lot more contacting. By default, if I meet people and it seems reasonable and not rude, I collect their contact details, and it's just, I've got 90 and 101 day. I toured the whole of Broadway for that group that I'm in for Revival Broadway. It's thrilling to have a lot of contacts and to be able to contact people, and when you're out socialising, you can connect them with your music or your electronic and that sort of thing. We've had the public libraries promoting the digitisation of Palmerston North, that's social networking and helping businesses thrive and communicate better. So I've been involved with that, and it's advancing quite well. I did a teleconference the other day using Google Hangouts, great fun, and I'm interested at the moment in a thing called nootropics. There's chemicals you can use that pretty much arrest the aging of your brain and your body. One of the guys on that, Stephen Merrill Smith, he's actually 58, and he looks 20 years younger, and people notice, and he's been doing this for 20 years. So I'm interested in doing that sort of thing. My memory's going, so I think that my hippocampus could do with at least to arrest its aging, because my memory's not very good. So that was fun. I'm practicing doing teleconferencing. Teleconferencing fascinates me, and I'll keep doing it. I want to get better clarity. Same with these videos. I want to get better and better clarity. I want to do it better. I want to be more enjoyable to the audience. I don't expect many people to listen to that, maybe 10 most, and probably they stumbled across it by accident. So this social networking really fascinates me. I call it creating your new family, because it's almost like a family. It's almost like the arrival of the first telephones. All of a sudden you can communicate with people very quickly to have a lot more fun and prosper better in business sense. Well, that's what's happened in the last 2 weeks, and if you're interested in music, just hang on and there'll be a little concertina attempt by me playing the Home Ruler and Paddy Fahey's on concertina with a bit of backing on guitar. Alright, well, I hope your own live's going well, and maybe I'll see you in another video. Bye!